All of the Warburtons. I thought you called that one with your mouth.
So I am finally done. I never have to take an exam ever again, and I am ecstatic about that fact. A mental amount of stuff has happened this week, especially considering how little effectively has been happening in the past couple of weeks because I've been studying the whole time. So you probably noticed that this video is quite long. Whilst I have been enforcing a 5-minute rule for the rest of the term, because this is the last video, you can't make me do a punishment, so I'm going to make this as long as I want. I'm really so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm incredibly tired, and I'm sort of kind of still in a state of shock that I don't have to wake up tomorrow and do physics. I can if I wanted, but right now I think I need a bit of a break. So on Monday and Tuesday this week I had 2 papers in theoretical physics and atmospheric physics, and they were both really devious papers. Pretty much everyone who I talked to about them thought that they didn't go so well, that they were, you know, tough papers compared to previous years. I got unlucky in the sense that a lot of the stuff which I revised extensively just didn't come up, and a lot of the stuff which I hadn't revised quite so much came up in droves. So I got unlucky in that sense, but hopefully I'll still be fine to get a 2-1 overall. I don't need to get too many marks in these papers to do so, so fingers crossed, I should be good. I do want to say thank you, however, for all the wonderful comments that you left me on last week's video when I looked a little bit crazy, and you guys were all wishing me good luck, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. And much like I said in that video, funnily enough, thank you. However, I'm guessing you guys don't really care too much about the actual exams. You're probably more interested in what happened immediately after them, namely my trashing. I said to my friends that they could do pretty much whatever they wanted to me in terms of trashings within reason, on the condition that they filmed it. So I'm going to show you footage that they took of my trashing, but I need to say 3 things. I need to say 3 things first. 1, I absolutely love my friends. We have a fantastic, close-knit social group. But sometimes we can be pricks to one another. 2, right before the exams, my friends found out that my favourite biscuits were chocolate bourbons. I mean, of course, they are the best biscuit. And so they were dropping me off deliveries of chocolate bourbons to keep me going for my revision sessions. They feature somewhat. 3rd, my friends seem to think that I never stop talking about going to the gym, so that explains the protein shakes. Anyway, I'm going to hand over to their footage and my friend Nathan, who's going to be providing some commentary throughout.
After a significant number of detours around exam schools, we're now heading back towards where it is rumoured that Simon will be released.
We've got you a shit lay, Simon. Oh,
yeah. Oh. There he is, he's got his shit lay.
Damn. God awful.
The hat's gone.
Peripheral vision, you don't need it.
Right, he's now ready.
We're in the road.
Simon, find out you're in the road, mate.
Let's get down to the road. Go that way.
How do you feel?
Happy. happy and tired.
How do you feel? Because you look ridiculous.
Mate, you look ham.
He's gone ham. What's your message, Simon? What's your message to the world?
The message is to watch me walk on Merton Street.
My message is Merton Street is bumpy. On that note, we will cut to Christchurch Meadows. We have a very important ambush that we've arranged.
It was going to be, wasn't it? Oh, mate. I was going to last forever. So much. So much protein. It's not protein, don't worry, it's flour.
Oh, this is protein.
What flavour did you do? Oh, no, you're not doing that. Like that.
Stay still!
Simon, you've lost your hat.
Oh, the nose! It's like a sprinkler.
That's why you...
What the fuck is that?
Oh, you're getting more on you than you're on me.
Stand there! Oh.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar! Save it! Save the carnation!
Yeah.
Who ate all the fucking bourbons?
Me. I ate all of them.
Hell, that bourbon! He's got it.
He's got all of the bourbons. I thought you caught that one with your mouth.
Simon, fetch! Littering! It's bad for the environment! City!
Great noise.
Simon, can you go fetch that first? Sink it! Sink it!
Where was the spray?
Yeah, I got it. He's no F1 driver.
No!
That's the spray.
Oh no.
Do you get this problem with that, Simon?
I think it's apple sauce. Go. In the way. Go quickly.
I'm pretty sure it's apples.
Go, now, now. Simon, sorry guys, that was just a miscalculation there. Mate, you're a prick. Hit him with the stick.
Why would you do that?
Hit him with the punting stick, just hit him.
So thank you guys, I guess, for that. I actually got off pretty lightly. This is some footage of some friends of mine, actually other physicists in the year below, who were trashed by their friends, and they really got hit really hard. In one of the finest showings of karma I think I've ever seen, my friend Sam, who is a physicist at St Peter's, got chucked in the river, and I gave him a hand out, and then as soon as he was out on the bank I pushed him back in again. But I didn't push him quite hard enough because he managed to grab hold of me and pull me in with him. I just about managed to chuck my phone to the bank, make sure I didn't get ruined. But I kind of deserved that. So after the exams I was dog tired and I frankly just went home and slept. But since then, I've been able to make the most of, you know, life as a normal person. So actually going to things in Oxford other than the library and the exam schools. The most, I think, interesting of this week's activities has been going to see the writer, director and all-round king of the nerds, Joss Whedon, at the Oxford Union. He came to do a pre-release screening of his new film Much Ado About Nothing, and after that did a Q&A with Amy Acker and Alexis Denisov. The Q&A wasn't limited to just the film though, and they were fielding questions about their previous involvement in Angel, Firefly, Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog, and just genuinely he was a incredibly nice, down-to-earth, funny guy. I was expecting him to be really big in Hollywood and just not at all like, you know, a normal person. But he was so nice. My favourite part about the whole experience though was as the talk went on, a couple of people came in who were slightly late and they didn't want to disturb everyone who was sat on the benches. So they just stood by the door. But what happened was, as Joss and Amy and Alexis left, they high-fived all the students by the door. And this girl, unfortunately I stopped recording as this happened, after she'd been high-fived and Joss Whedon had left, she just turned to her friend in the row in front of her and just looked like she died of happiness. And whilst I couldn't unfortunately make it to the pre-release screening, I've heard from everyone who was there that the film was actually really, really good. So if you like Shakespeare, go and see it. In fact, if you don't like Shakespeare, go see it. It probably means you like Shakespeare afterwards. Also this week I went to Formal Hall. So this was the last Formal Hall of the term, and I suppose as a consequence, the last Formal Hall of my time here at St Peter's. And a bunch of our friendship group all got together and we all booked spaces and had nice bottles of wine, really nice food. I didn't take footage this time around because I couldn't bear to do it in front of my friends. I got a bit embarrassed. But had a genuinely really lovely night. Fantastic way just to see everybody off. And that kind of has actually been the feel of the whole week, really. You've been with these people for 3 or in some cases 4 years. And it didn't hit me really that I had to say goodbye to them until the day after my exam, when you kind of go, oh my god, I have to leave. Because I think when you're doing the exams, you're thinking, I've only got 2 days left of my degree, or 2 days left until I don't have to do physics again for the summer. You don't tend to think, I've got a week left until I don't see my friends again. It's a bit sad. But this week is a chance to, without any work, without anybody having any work, just be able to enjoy spending time with your friends in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, which, isn't bad. Unfortunately, the weather hasn't been so great, but hopefully next week, because I'm here for 1 more week, we'll be going punting and just reading books in the sunshine and going out, and I'm looking forward to making the most of the time I have. It's kind of made me almost philosophical, I guess. Like, it's made me think, yeah, only so much time. Make the most of it with the people that you have. And make sure you tell people how much they mean to you before you don't get the chance to. And that very much applies to you guys. I mean, I know that I said thank you for all the support you've given me over the past year, but this is ultimately now drawing to a conclusion a project which has taken up a year. And hundreds of hours of effort from my part, and frankly from your part, for actually sitting through the videos. And I want to say again that you guys have been really important to me this year. Uploading my videos has sometimes been a bit of a chore, especially when I've been very tired. It has been evidenced in some videos this year. But being able to relay the experience of being a student here and feeling responsibility to do that has been a fantastic experiment. And a fantastic experience for me, and I hope that you guys have found it informative and at times entertaining. And whilst yes, this is the end of the Oxvlog project from my channel, this kind of work is going to be continuing next year, and that's something which I'm currently in talks with the university about doing. So this is it from me making vlogs, but I'm going to continue making videos, and other Oxford students are going to continue making vlogs. I'm going to actually upload a whole video probably in the next couple of weeks detailing the future of this channel, but rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I've always been terrible at saying goodbye. The kind of person that instead of saying goodbye just sort of waves and then awkwardly shuffles out of a room. You can't really do that on the internet. Perhaps I can only say this. I've really enjoyed the time that we've had, and I can only hope that you have as well. And I'll see you soon.